We're back in beautiful St. George, Utah, site of the 2021 Intermountain Healthcare Ironman World Championship presented by Utah Sports Commission, and it's just one more day till we have the race, and we're gonna add a name to the list of Ironman World Champions. On today's episode, we catch up with Jan Van Berkel and Justin Metzler as they put their final touches on their bike and run. We also catch up with bike superhouse Cameron Wurf as he gets down to St. George just after having an amazing performance at the Paris-Roubaix. We also catch up with defending champion Haug as she does the last preparations to defend her title from 2019.
Much harder course than I expected. I mean, it's hard in that last part, that last 10-15 miles. You're gonna have to have a pretty good plan with that bike ride. I'm looking forward to that. I think, right, there's also an equation, I think, for everyone that you underestimate the course and you pay for it pretty bad in that last 20-30 miles, 50k. That's what you want, isn't it? You want everyone to have to use their legs.
What's it going to take to win on Saturday?
You're going to have to leave your hand in the fire for longer than anyone else. That's pretty much it. I'm going to try and destroy them in the whole damn course, to be honest. When there's such a concentration of good guys, it's a different intensity. You know, we're missing those couple of Germans, which is a shame, but really it hasn't changed. It won't change the top level of the event. It'll change a bit the depth. There'll be two less guys there taking up space, but yeah, you're literally getting to, like, I'm getting to do exactly what I dreamed I'd do. Pressure's on now to go out there and have a good day on Saturday. No, who knows what'll happen. I mean, I've got what I've got, you know. Well, the thing is about the bike, you got to get to the bike first, so I don't even think about that. To me, getting through the swim, I never plan anything tactically at all. I worry about the swim and then worry about where I'm at, you know.
Who's this? Who's that? Yeah. 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 Who's this?
Yeah, the training camp here in Sedona has gone really well. I wanted to be in US early to be able to get rid of the jet lag and have enough time to get used to a little bit of the altitude, but also the dry air. I definitely feel like I did everything I could for this race. I had a good preparation. This race in St. George is going to be very tough. I have a lot of respect of the race. Challenging bike course, but I think the hard part will be the run. The uphill and the downhill will, I believe, really destroy the legs, and that's what I trained for. So I definitely feel ready for it, but on race day, it's definitely going to hurt a lot. It's definitely a world championship Wurfy course, and you have to be strong for this race, and having those hills will separate the people on the bike course already, I believe. You can't hide on this course. Everyone has to get up the hills by himself. I can definitely say I did all I could in these 6 months, but if I'm fit enough to beat all the others, we'll find out on race day. I see lots of contenders. I think it's quite open who is going to do the race. I'm, of course, sad that Lucy is not racing. It shows that it's not easy to make it to the start line, so I'm grateful I can be on the start line. Kate Matthews will be very hungry and strong out there. Sky Mönch has also shown great Ironman performances. But of course, Haug, she knows how to win races, and never underestimate her. And we'll see. It's going to be a very interesting race, and it's not going to be over till the very last end. So I can be changing until the last meters, I believe.
Hey guys, Big Mets here. Got my 2022 Quintana-Roo VPR. The newest bike from the Quintana-Roo staple, so really happy with this bike this year. I've been on it, took it to the wind tunnel, I've raced on it, and getting ready for World Championships in St. George on Saturday. So yeah, got the XL frame, obviously, and built around it is full Shimano group set, still an 11-speed. But we do have the new, these aren't my race wheels, these are the training wheels that I'm using. I'm using the Ultegra C60, and then in the race I'm gonna be using a Dura-Ace C60 up front and then a disc in the back. Got a 56, 44 chain ring, so I'll be slamming those downhills, and then still enough room on the big climbs. 1128 cassette. Yeah, we got the, customized front end here with the drag to zero pulls. We got some custom cups here, and I'm still running the old 2-button Shimano shifters. I like that. I just like to have a little something to, put my fingers on. So that's pretty much it. Obviously disc brakes here. Running 160s in the front, 140s in the back. And yeah, I'll run tubeless GP 5000s, 25s. And that's my bike setup.
So you've come to St. George fit, healthy, ready to retain the championship.
We will see, huh? I don't know. I mean, I prepared as best as I could, but I think it's a box of chocolate for everyone, because the last championship was like 3 years ago. So we don't know. We will see. It's like a long time. A lot of things can happen in that time, and you don't know how the sports develop, if you're still good enough, fast enough.
So what's changed since 2019?
We're getting older 3 years, I think. And I think there are new athletes coming into the sports we may not have on the radar at the moment. So it would be quite cool if still the old favorite ones can win it, or if the young guns will have the race of her life. So we have to wait until Sunday, I think. And
Is this the first time in St. George for you?
yeah, it is. Yeah.
So you don't even know the course, you've not been on the course yet,
No.
So you can't give any thought process to this?
No, I think it will be very different for everyone, because I mean, I would assume it's a hard course, and the run is pretty hard, and yeah, it's going to be hot and maybe a little bit windy, and in the morning it's chilly, and it will be a wetsuit swim, and I think in the end it's quite a long, steep climb. And in total it has 2,250 altitude meters. I mean, I think it's quite similar to Lanzarote. And I don't think we will have big bike packs, so it will be more like an individual race for everyone. And the best one will win it, I think.
So there's so many big names on the start list. I'm Swiss, and we love the understatement. I don't have a YouTube channel myself, so I'm not a big deal. You're world class if you're doing a top 10, and that's what I want to be. I want to be world class, and everything that happens after that, of course, I'm going to take it home. When I was a very small kid, I was a basketball player. I mean, my height obviously limited my abilities there, but I was always a huge fan of the Utah Jazz. And so coming to Utah somehow felt like coming to the place of a lot of passion for me. So I'm really looking forward to racing here. Feels like Texas, the wrong with the canopy. Yeah. So training specifically for this course, I mean, the world's best are here, and that's why the race is going to be hard. It's not because it's hilly, it's not because it's hot. Every race in the world is going to be hard when the best of the world are there. I trained with Javi Gomez, who unfortunately can't race, I mean, I got smashed every single day. I'm just gonna let all my competitors know you can be very happy that Javi isn't here, because Javi would have humiliated us. And just have one sneak peek on the Norwegians, how they're doing their training, and maybe steal some gels from them. No, just kidding. Yeah, so training was really good. Altitude, obviously, coming from a Swiss background, I have done lots of altitude before. I have a lot of experience doing altitude. I love the mountains, and I'm very sure I'm gonna feel at home here on this course. So 2 superstitions. 1, my racing shoes need to be white, and 2, I can't go to the hairdresser before a race.
It is just one more sleep till race day, till we find out who's going to be added to the list of Ironman World Champion. I can't tell you how excited I am. You can tune in on race day, 4:50 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're going to have coverage all the way from body marking through the women's podium. And no better place than St. George, Utah to get this party started again. We'll see you out there on Saturday.